Yeah, we could get a storm Eowyn in the next week or two, on 28th of January, guys. I'm not joking. It's potentially possible. I'll keep you tuned to my show on Sunny Jones. Thanks, guys, for 80 Evans. Thanks for
Got a
listening.
little plug there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was.
So I suppose being a weather, what would I call you? A weather forecast.
100%.
If you
expert.
let's put it this way: if you lived in Morocco or somewhere like that, wouldn't it be a bit boring? Because the weather in this country is so unpredictable.
Well, at the equator, the weather would be more interesting in the winter time compared to the summertime. It can be interesting in the summertime, depends what part of the equator you're in. If you're around the Caribbean islands in the summertime, especially on June onwards through July and August, it's what we call hurricane season up to October and November. But through the other parts of the year, like this time of year, it's the best time to go to visit the Caribbean islands because it's calm weather. Yeah. It's where the bananas are grown, where the coconuts come for our chocolate and stuff, coconut beans and all that. We got to respect the wildlife on all the trees and forests around the world globally because we take our soaps, our clothes, our materials, everything in life from the forest and wildlife around us. And we got to respect the planet and the wildlife. But the trouble is, we passed the red line this year, 2025, we're passing the red line. The Met Office say it's too late to save the planet Earth now from pollution levels. We are going into catastrophic, more extremes of weather. Daffodils flowering in Wizard Gardens this year, and freezing temperatures of -7 Celsius last week. I was there. Incredible, incredible, guys. I've not seen daffodils flowering in freezing -7 Celsius. And there's no bees around to pollinate the daffodils or the flowers. So that's catastrophic for you. That's dangerous.
So, oh my God, we played an uplifting song there, and you just depressed us by the world's going to end. And oh dear.
Well, it's one of many scenarios in the future. This is probably one of many that will happen in our lifetime. This is happening right now, which is a fact of life. Other things I have no control of. I can't stop Mr. Putin in America doing, well, I mean, President Putin in Russia doing whatever he does, and Donald Trump this year, and Elon Musk. We don't know what
when does he gets inaugurated? What's the word? Inaugurated.
Mr. Donald Trump, I think he's been inaugurated, I think already. It might be today or tomorrow, but he was elected President of America. I think he's going to be in charge pretty soon. It's weird how it starts because it's like where are we now, the 18th of January. It seems to be 18 days into the new year, and then he becomes President of America or something. It's really strange how that works. So in our country, once we had the general election, we had the general election, the guy's literally sworn into office straight away. This is Keir Starmer last year, our new Prime Minister of England. We don't have presidents in the UK, but. Yeah, it's interesting how the Americans do. They are voting how it works. They have a president, where in the UK we have a prime minister, and we obviously are in a European country, but the Americans are.
Their constitution is slightly different. He can't do more than 2 terms.
Yes, and the Americans are our
I think
cousins.
he's trying to change that, but whilst Keir Starmer or whoever can stay forever and long.
Well, 5 years in the UK for Prime Minister, and America President is 4 years. Though Donald Trump could change the constitution in America. He could change it and make it that he stays as president until he passes away. He could pass it on to his family member. I think the Simpsons are predicting that his daughter would take over after him in the future. But the Simpsons predict the future like I predict the weather, so you never know who's right or wrong these days.
I'm going to do a very awful impression, I'll say. Simon Evans, 85% with the weather. I put my underpants on Tuesday. It rains. It's rain. No, that was funny. That was awful, wasn't it? That was awful.
Yes, that's a good one, Mark. Good try.
Awful. Anyway, let's have the Bee Gees and Jive talking here on Surrey Hills Community Radio.
These scratch on signage.
Sorry,
might be happy. But if I got the right way to these scratch on signage.